In your life, you will come across various kind of doctors, right? But I guarantee you, today, I will leave a memory in everyone, each and every one of your minds and hearts to remember forever. I'm a doctor who's working with school children a lot. A lot. You mean from very small ages until even when they enter the universities, both in the government and the private sector. So I work with the younger generations a lot. What drives me to work with you guys is I understand a thing and aspect in your lives at some instances where your parents don't even understand in you. At some instances, your schools are struggling with these small issues that you have in your life that you cannot solve by yourself. So actually, I'm really grateful for the patience, understanding that has been taken by your school administrations to bring us to you. And let me invite you to be yourself today. This will be a day that you are going to listen to your hearts. This will be a day that you are going to think about yourself like never before and be honest and to answer the questions that are asked by yourself and not by me. My first question. What defines in this world good and bad? මේ ලෝකේ හොඳ සහ නරක දෙක කවුද තීරණය කරන්නේ? What defines? Who defines? So this is a good boy and this is a good girl. We will assume good girl, good boy. What defines that? Have you ever thought මේ ලෝකේ හොඳ සහ නරක කවුද තීරණය කරන්නේ? මේක හොඳයි, මේක නරකයි. I want you to think. I don't want answers. I want you to think. So you will be called as a very good son, a very good daughter, a very disciplined one, a good kind-hearted one, a very active one. So whatever they call you, every one of us, isn't it? We like to be good, isn't it? අපි හැමෝම නරක වෙන්න කවුරු හරි කැමතිද මෙතන? නරක අහන්න. ඔළුව හොඳට වැඩ කරනවා නම්, if you don't have a serious mental illness, every one of us like to be good, isn't it? Even I myself, Shaane, shock doctor, ne, oya nang mage kuja. I really like that. මූණ නෙමෙයි මං කොහේ හරි තව දෙනවා මිරිකන්න කියලා. මිරිකනවා නම්. So every one of us, we like to be good, isn't it? No one wants to hear a bad comment on us. අපි කැමති නෑ කවුරු හරි අපි ගැන නරක කියනවට. So very bad boy, very mischievous. Poor, yeah, don't talk about him. I don't know who's praising him. අපි කිසිම කෙනෙක් පුතේ දුවේ කැමති නෑ නරක වෙන්න, නරක කෙනෙක් වෙන්න. අපි හැමෝම කැමති හොඳ වෙන්න. All of us, we like to be good. We like to be called very pleasantly, isn't it? But at some instances in life, people will call us, or we will be called by someone. We will be labeled as bad, as undisciplined, as not kind-hearted, cruel, wicked. Why? ඇයි එහෙම වෙන්නේ? අපි හොඳ වෙන්න මෙච්චර කැමති නම්, අපි හොඳ වෙන්න කැමති නම්, ඇයි අපි සමහර තැන්වලදී නරක වෙන්නේ? සමහර වෙලාවට we do even feel that this is not good වගේ. We do even feel that I'm not doing this correctly. This is not correct. This is wrong. But I had to do that. පිටින් කියන්න ඕනේ නෑ. The best judge of yourself lies within, isn't it? හරියටම ඔයා ගැන කියන්න පුළුවන් මේ ලෝකේ කාටද? Tell me. Who can give the best evaluation about you? Your mom, dad, your any other guardian, your teacher, your friend, who? Tell me. Tell me. Yes. අපි නේ දන්නේ අපේ තියෙන දේවල්. අයියෝ. If I could have read your minds, I have been gone away from here before even starting this lecture. But you know, doctors who do psychiatry, they can read people. I can look at you and tell about you. Yes, what to do, unfortunately. Because we don't, when doctors who are dealing with brains, we don't have blood tests to see. Your family doctor can see your full blood count and tell, oh, you have dengue, oh, you have something else. But we, by seeing you, can say something else. Yes, yes, yes. So the best person to evaluate about you is you yourself only. So we should be able to know what is correct and what is wrong. Once we have defined it very clearly, then the life would be very easy, not only for us, but for the people who lives with us. After about another, few decades, you just imagine 15 years by now. How old is the youngest? 13? 14? How old are you, Pute? 12. Okay. Okay, we will expect that you will have an early marriage, but by 15 years, everyone in this hall will be living with someone. Will be sharing the life with someone. Doctor, you have got it wrong. Why? What? It's not 15 years, I'm right. Even now I'm sharing my life with someone. අවුරුදු පහක් ඉන්නකොට නාකියනේ doctor. Just imagine that someday, one day, when you are going to share your life with someone, you want to be good for that person. Every one of us, we like to be loved, isn't it? We like love. We want it. We want it. That's true. See, very enthusiastic boys. When it comes to love, yes, I want it. Please. See the urge. See the urge. Yeah, that's true. Even in my age, I was also the same person who's seeking of love. But when we come to that four-letter word, we actually misinterpret that. When it comes to love is when someone is wishing the very best of you. That's the true psychological meaning of love. So, dear children, duwe pute, if you want to be a good person, if you want to be a loved person, ogalanta honda kenek wenna on nan, kenekge ආදරය දිනා ගන්න ඕන නම්, I will tell you what you should know. පොඩි කාරණාවයි දැනගන්න ඕනේ මතක තියාගන්න. It's just a small point that you have to know. What defines in this world good and bad? What defines in this world right or wrong is just one word. It's called the pain. If you cause pain to someone, or something, that is called bad. You just imagine there's a flower plant on the way. You just kick it or you crush it. Then the person who is looking after that plant will be in pain. You just talk a harsh word to your parent, your mom or dad, who really truly love you. You are causing pain to that person. That is not good. That is considered bad. You give a bad comment to your colleague, your friend, the person who sits next to you. You give a bad comment on him. You cause pain on that person. That's bad. ඔයා කෙනෙක්ට වේදනාව ජීවිතේ දුන්නොත්, ඍජුව හරි වක්‍රව හරි වේදනාව දුන්නොත්, ඔයා කෙනෙක් වේදනාවට පත් කරොත්, ඔයා පුතේ කරන්නේ වැරදි වැඩක්, නරක වැඩක්. It's considered bad. That's a universal law. Dear my ladies and gentlemen, in your life, never cause pain to anyone. Never ever. Hey, doctor, why it should be like that? මොඩ්ඩකින් තට්ටුවක් දාලා වඩක් කොනිත්තල වඩක් පිටිකවලා එකක් කන්නාඩිය කලවලා හැරි පොට where's your wing? පොඩි ආතල් එක just for the jolly, just for fun I'm doing this. Why do you call it bad? මේක හොඳට අහගන්න පුතේ. There is a law in this universe. There is a law that all of us come under that. We have no escape from that law. Each and every being on this planet is under that. What's that law? Initially, it was described by religions in the world. That was the cause for the birth of each and every religion in the world, to explain this law. How things behave in the world. How things are generated, how things are persistent, and how things destroy in the world. It's just one law. I want every one of you to know about that. It's just a single law. Each and every action, each and every thought, each and every emotion you have will definitely have a reverse impact on you back, either directly or indirectly, either now or later, either in this life or the next. It does not matter. Whatever you commit comes in return to you. I have seen plenty of dozens examples in my life where kids hurt their parents, and when they are parents, they are being blackguarded and hurt and ended up being mental sick people due to their children. I have seen students who do not let the next one to study, who have these naive ideas, disturb next one to study, they ended up failing at exams, failing in life. You hurt someone in this life, you hurt today, tomorrow you will be hurt. That's a low, my pute. That's a low, my due. Nothing, we cannot help with that. We cannot help. You laugh at me today, hundreds will be laughing on you tomorrow. You just do one bad thing, it will multiply and come to you. It will multiply and come to you. You have to understand these two things in life. If you want to be in peace in life, if you want to be happy in life, just these two rules in the universe, you have to understand what defines good and bad, and what goes around definitely comes around in huge amounts. ජීවිතේ මේ නීති දෙක ඔයගොල්ලෝ මතක තියාගත්තොත් අද ඉඳලා මැරෙනකන් අඬන්න නැතුව ජීවත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද මේ ලෝකෙ කිසිම කෙනෙක් කැමති නැහැ දුකෙන් කඳුලෙන් ගත කරන්න. කිසිම කෙනෙක් කැමති නැහැ වේදනාවෙන් කනගාටුවෙන් පසුතැවීමෙන් ජීවත් වෙන්න. ඒක නිසා පුතේ මතක තියාගන්න මේ ලෝකේ ඔයා තව කෙනෙක්ට මේ ලෙක්චර් එක අහන්න බාධා කරනවා නම් ඔයාට මේ ජීවිතේ මග ඇරෙන දේවල් ඔයාට හිතා ගන්නවත් බෑ. At this stage of life, you don't have many things to do. Do your parents expect you to work, to earn money, to contribute them in their daily routines, to wash the dishes, to wash your clothes? No. Tell me the answer. What do they expect from you? Tell me. What's the only thing that they expect from you? Tell me. To do what? Study. To do what? Study. To do what? That's the only thing they expect. To understand our parents, there will be a day, but unfortunately, it will be too late for you when you understand the dedication, the commitment that your parents have done for you. Just imagine. Go home today and do this definitely. Do this. Can you remember, or have you heard of, not remember, have you heard of the great tsunami? Have you heard? 20 years back. Then this doctor was 19 years old. I'm just flying to my overseas for my studies. There was a great tsunami. No one expected, never been before in the human history, in the written, recognized human history. Everything washed away. Families, houses, vehicles, even trains. You have seen the footages, how devastating it was. Just imagine. This can be repeated. Just imagine while you were sitting here with me listening this lecture, just imagine a great tsunami comes and you will lose everyone that you know, think and love. Just imagine. Tsunami has come, no one is left. Just imagine what will happen to you. Just imagine your life. Just imagine. When you go home, you don't have a home. You don't have a person to call mom or dad. There's no one to prepare your meals. There's no one to buy your clothes, buy the stuff. What will happen to us? It's even difficult to imagine, isn't it? So scary sometimes, I think. It's even scary for me. But Pute, that's a truth that we have to understand. We are 200% dependent ඔන්නව කෙයාටේකර්ස්. නිකමට හිතන්න අම්මා තාත්තා හිටියේ නෑ ජීවිතේ. අද ගෙදර යද්දී වගේ අම්මා තාත්තා නෑ. ඔයාට මොකද වෙන්නේ? You are nothing in this life. Look at Gaza. Children are begging the life. Just imagine. How lucky are you? නිකමට හිතන්න. ඇත්තටම කතා කරොත් සාධාරණද to complain about something? Is it right? I don't have this, I don't have that, give me this, I can't go to school today, I can't study, I don't feel to study. සාධාරණ දෙයක. Just imagine, ask yourself. Comparing to a child who has nothing in life, you are having everything in your life. You are having everything in your life. You know, there are few kids that Dr. Uncle is helping. They don't have good shoes to wear. The new semester is starting, the new school year is starting, though they don't have money to buy the books. The mother is coming and crying, Doctor, please, can you help me to buy the books to my children? When the mom and the child comes together, the mom tells that මේ පුතාට බෙහෙත් ටිකක් අරන් දෙන්න. The child is having flu, but the mom is having, a very big respiratory infection. She is coughing, fever, but still she is not taking medicines for her. She is asking medicines because she cannot afford. You go home today, ask your parents about their school time, what they had when they were 12, 13, 14. Go today, ask that question. Tell me about your life. I want to hear. How did you live your life? Each and every single person has a different story to tell that you don't know, you cannot even imagine how it could be. So, dear duwe puthe, in Sinhala we say, nayakarek wenna epa. When you are being provided with meals, when you are being provided with your grooms, your dresses, when you are being provided with your school fees, when you are being provided with shelter, the only thing they expect from you is just to study. So it's fair enough, isn't it? ඒක අසාධාරණ දෙයක. Tell me, is it unfair? Tell me. I cannot hear you. Is it unfair someone requests you to study? Is it unfair? Not at all. It's very fair. So become a fair person in this world. මේ ලෝකේ පොඩි කාලේ ඉඳලම practice it. Be a fair person. සාධාරණ මිනිහෙක් වෙන්න ලෝකේ. Then the world will treat you fairly. You may feel that මට කවුරුත් ආදරේ නැහැ, people treat me very unfairly. The rule that I mentioned you, why you are being treated like that way? It's your own behavior said. It's your own behavior that you have performed in this life or before. You are getting the return, so become aware about that. So what you should do? Spread love. It's okay. I know there are kids who are being ill-treated by the parents. I know there are kids who are being neglected by the parents. I know there are kids who are being hurt each and every day. I know many stories. But I want you to understand. The only thing, the only person who can change your life, who? It's you yourself. Spread love. You be hatred, spread love. You are being neglected, spread attention. Ask your dad, ask your mom, how are you today? It's like a weird question to ask, but start asking it from today. Mom, are you tired? Dad, are you tired? It will make them feel very comfortable. You know, we as doctors, when we see hundreds of patients, at the end of the day, one single patient comes to me and say, doctor, you look very tired. I have no hurry. You take your time, go and drink some water and come. I felt very nice. All my tiredness, it vanished like that. Mankyo, thank you for your words. I will definitely see you quickly. Mage mahansiya kohen giyada naha. Just words can do magic, duwe pute. So use these words not to hurt someone. Why I am telling this? Because I don't like you to be hurt by someone. What goes around comes around. The law always it works. ඔයා කාගේ හරි හිත රිදවන්න පුතේ ජීවිත කාලෙම දුකෙන් ඉන්න වෙයි. ඔයා කාව හරි අඬවන්න ජීවිත කාලෙම කඳුලෙන් ඉන්න වෙයි. ඒ නිසා වචන කතා කරන්න කෙනෙක්ට ආදරේ හිතෙන හැටි. Because why? Because I don't want to be hurt by someone. මම කැමති නෑ කාගෙන්වත් කතාවක් අහන්න. මම කැමති නෑ කාගෙන්වත් බැනුමක් අහන්න. එහෙනම් what should I do? ඔයා කාටවත් බලන්න එපා. ඔයා කාගේවත් හිත රිදවන්න එපා. ඒක කරන්න එපා. Nothing can be done. ඒක තමයි ලෝකේ ස්වභාවය. That's how this world works. ඔයා කරන හැම දෙයක්ම it will come in return to you. It is coming. It could be it's coming. You may be facing it right now. සමහර වෙලාවට ඔයාලට දැනට මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ ඇති. අපි දන්නවා ගෙවල් වල ඉන්නකොට you have your brothers and sisters. Sometimes you are being compared with someone. අයියෝ අයියා හොඳයි. ඔය ඔක්කොම ඔය මීට වඩා අමල්ලි හොඳයි. හාපෝ මේ අයියාද? You may be compared at sometimes. Isn't it? සමහර වෙලාවට හිත රිදෙනවා. සමහර වෙලාවට දුකයි. Okay. Right. So tell me, now everyone should answer me. What defines good and bad in this world? What defines? The word? Pain. Number 2, what goes around? What goes around? What goes around? Comes around. Okay. If you have learned that, thank you. Next segment of my lecture, my discussion, our discussion. Right. This device is the greatest challenge for us doctors who are working with mental health, because this runs people nuts. Yes. The majority of the world's population, not this college I'm talking about the world. I know you are more careful with this, isn't it? You are very careful, isn't it? Very careful. අතට අහුණා නම් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Yes, I'm very careful doctor. මම ඒක මෙට්ටියට තමයි හංගන්නේ. I'm very careful. More than half of the world's population is addicted. So what does you know? What does this do to people? මේක මිනිස්සුන්ට කරන දේ දන්නවද? I will tell you. සාමාන්‍ය අපිට මොකද්ද කරන්නේ? අපිට මේකේ වින්තූරයක් යවන්න. මොකක් හරි ඒ වගේ මං මගේ එකක් එව්වා ඔයා ඔයාගේ එකක් එවනවද So some they put a TikTok. Have you in TikTok? Yeah, okay. Don't even nod your head. Are you in TikTok? Ah, thank you. I am in TikTok. I have about 40,000 followers. Just 1 year still. But yeah, use it. For what? For what I use it? Yes, for the betterment. But still, I use the TikTok only to upload the video and after that I get away from that. Still becoming a doctor, මෙච්චර නිකම් මේ පොර ටෝක් දුන්නට still when I study, I keep this away. I can't study with that today. I can't. I am still studying. I'm almost 40 but I'm still studying but still I cannot keep this thing away. This thing is coming again and again. We call it පුතේ impulsivity. We are very impulsive. නිකන් මෙහෙම තිබ්බහම නිකන් අරගෙන මොඩ. So the engineers, the software engineers who creating, who's updating these things, they create ways to engage you in this, to engage as much as possible, to get your attention, your human time. Human time means your lifetime. They try their best to keep you engaged with this device. So what does this thing do to us? It makes us isolated. What does it do? It makes us isolated. It makes us isolated in rooms. It makes us isolated in even in the washroom. Dorarapa. It happens. So we are naturally very social beings. We are naturally social. We want to talk to people. We need to see each other, like each other, talk about our lives. That same urge they use in social media. We need to become social. But actually what happens is, although we need to become social, we are being isolated with these devices and we are being addicted to this. Addiction. Addiction is a mental illness. When you're becoming addicted, you can't live a life without it. You have seen people addicted to substances. People get addicted to things like, narcotic things, people get addicted. And we have to admit them to hospitals and treat them because they cannot live without that. The same addiction, the same problem comes with these smart devices. So dear children, in many countries in the world, they are prohibiting, not restricting, prohibiting devices. Australia, they passed the bill, children below 16, no smartphones. Now in New Zealand, they come to schools to educate about adult content and social media. Things we come across through this device does not suit with the capacity of our brain. මේක දකින සමහර දේවල් ඒකයි ඒවා adult content කියලා කියන්නේ. අපිට ඒක තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. අපිට තේරෙන්නේ වෙන එකක්. We cannot filter these things. අපිට filter කරගන්න බෑ. අපේ brain එකට filter කරගන්නත් බෑ. That's why they are called adult. You need a maturity. මොලේ ටිකක් more අන්න ඕනේ. අපි හිතන්නේ වෙනේම මෝරන්න ඕනි කියලාද? නෑ. ඒව කොහොමත් මෝරනවා. But it's the brain that matters. It's the brain that matters. නැත්තම් මෝරපු ඒවා මෝරපු තැනම කුණු වෙනවා. දුවේ පුතේ, it's the brain that matters. හොඳද? It's the brain that matters. It's the brain that matters. So become a brainy fellow. ජීවිතේ මෝඩ වෙන්න එපා. අපි කැමති නෑ මෝඩ වෙන්න. ජීවිතේ වරද්ද ගන්න එපා. We don't want mistakes, grievous mistakes in our life that we cannot correct later. හදා ගන්න බැරි වැරදි we don't want. No එපා. So be a brainy fellow. මෙන්න මේක විතරක් ඉගෙන ගන්න. Don't let this device to control you. That's my only humble request I'm going to make you today. Don't let this device to control you. Don't let this device to teach you what to do. Don't let this device to grab your time that you have to spend with someone or with something else. මේකේ වහලෙක් වෙන්න එපා, මේකට අහු වෙන්න එපා. This destroys your childhood. This will destroy your adulthood. ඒ නිසා please, if you have problems, just let us know. Deepa, Miss will, the lady who is sitting will teach you further what to do and how to do. So dear sons and daughters of mine, I'm not telling you, it's your choice, isn't it? I cannot come to your places and see and tell your parents, each and everyone, not to give a smartphone. Kids in our age cannot control themselves. No, it's up to you to decide. Because this is your life. Just imagine, I know students, I know children who fight with their parents with the request of I need the telephone to use, I need a more phone or sometimes more time. It's up to you to decide. Okay, you can get the phone which is not your money, your parents have bought you. Okay, you can use the internet which your parent has paid for you. But just imagine, after a decade or 2 decades, just after 10, 20 years, there will be a day that you will have to afford your own phone. There will be a day that you have to pay your own bills. There will be a day your parents are not going to live forever. Their earning capacity will be end really soon. Harida. Everything in this world is defined by money. Hondada. Salli. You need money to buy a phone. You need money to pay the bills. You need money for everything. Who's going to make the money then? Who's going to make money by then? Who? Yes, very correct. We ourselves. To earn money, we need to have a good income. To have a good income, we need to have a good job. To do a good job, we need to have skills and knowledge. To have a good skills and knowledge, that's why we are here. That's why we are here. We are here to plan our future. You are here not to just ask the phone and browse the net. We are here to plan our future. We are here to decide the phone that we are going to use in another 10 years. We are here to decide The life that we are going to live after 20 years, we are planning our future. It's up to you to think. Are you going to just neglect your studies, use the phones, live the life you want, and after a couple of years to leave with nothing? Is that the life you want? හරියට රස්සාවක් නැතුව ඉන්කම් එකක් නැතුව අම්මා තාත්තා ඉන්න තාක්කල් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ දේවල් විකුණ ජීවත් වෙලා I know people like that. Recently I consulted a son of a very wealthy family in Kandy. He was from a very historical family. Today, he is left with nothing. Why? He don't have good skills and knowledge in life. He was just spending money of his parents, his grandparents, and now he's no one. He's now ill. He's depressed. Do you want a similar story to write? Do you want to suffer one day? Now you ask a phone, but after 20 years you will have to ask for meals. මට කණ්ඩ ටිකක් දෙන්න. බඩගිනි. Do you want a life like that? I don't think that no one wants. එහෙනම් පුතේගේ මතක තියාගන්න. It's up to you. The time you browse the phone, take a book to your hand. You will have plenty of time to be with the phone. Stop asking for a device. Spend your time with a book. You will be having more than enough devices. Just think, Dr. Uncle, that is the 16 Pro Max and I have ordered a Samsung S25. It's on the way. And I am having a couple of extra phones. Yes. I have ordered the Starlink. Life is nothing for me because when I was at your age, I was with my books. I was with my books. You are doing an investment. Education is an investment. What you do today to make your life a better one in the future. It works. කවදාවත් ඉගෙන ගත්ත කෙනෙක්ට skills තියෙන කෙනෙක්ට දේවල් නැති වෙලා නැහැ. I will tell you a small secret. My government salary is my pocket money. My government salary I get is my pocket money. Just imagine my income. Because I studied. Because I did not have distractions in my life. I knew what to do. I want you to know that. I want you to know what you should do today to make your life better tomorrow. So mage pute, I am not telling you don't watch phones. I am not telling you that. Plan your life. You are old enough to plan your life. Start from a small timetable. Start from that. Plan your day first. Plan. What are you going to do? Make a small plan. Make a small timetable. I go home at 2 to 2:30. Okay, I have some rest. Okay, 2:30 to 3:30. I'm going to study with some. Okay, 3:30 to 4. I'm going to have a nap. 4:30. Okay, I'm going to watch this television. No problem. I'm not telling you to keep everything beside and just study. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you to plan your day. You are old enough to make a timetable for yourself. You are old enough. You are old enough to take care of yourself. You are old enough. Your parents should not tell you to study. You should know by now that you should study to make your life a better one. You should know studying is a solution for your problems. You should know that by now. So tell me who's going to take care of yourself today onwards. Ata ussala kiyanna. Who I am going to take care of myself, doctor. Ata ussala pennanna. Who's going to take care of myself? Hondata ata ussanna. I to know the brave, the mindful. Okay, thank you very much. Really glad. Keep your hands down. The last single words I'm going to share with you. The last single words. I have to be in the hospital by 11. Okay, the last single words I'm going to share with you. Pute, Due, we all have problems, right, at our caliber. අපේ level එකේ අපිට ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා. කාට වුණත් ප්‍රශ්න නැද්ද? ප්‍රශ්න නැද්ද ලොකු මහත්තයා? ඔයා දාලින්නේ මේගොල්ලෝ බලා ගන්නද? හොඳට බලා ගන්න. අපිට අපේ level එකේ ප්‍රශ්න තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න නැත්තේ කාටද? හැමෝටම ප්‍රශ්න. everyone අපිට අපේ ප්‍රශ්න. sometimes එහා පැත්තේ යාළුවා හරි අපිට ප්‍රශ්නයක්. මාළු ටැංකියේ පීනන මාළුවා හරි අපිට ප්‍රශ්නයක්. පිටිපස්සේ වාඩි වෙලා ඉන්න එක්කෙනා හරි අපිට ප්‍රශ්නයක් මේ වෙලාවේ. ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඒක නම් විශාල ප්‍රශ්නයක්. Some problems we know to solve ourselves. සමහර ප්‍රශ්න දන්නවා. පිටිපස්සේ වාඩි වෙලා ඉන්නවා නම් අහගෙන වගේ ඉන්නවා. කටයි මේකයි වහගෙන අපි අහගෙන ඉන්නවා. It's very good. You behave, you solve your problem. But there are some problems that we can't find the solution. සමහර ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා අපිට විසඳුම් නැති. I'm being bullied at school. At home I'm being ill-treated. My father doesn't look at me. My mother doesn't care me. My little brother, he always irritates me. There are problems in life where we cannot find the answer by our own. We are today here to teach you a way, to help you. You have a small piece of paper, we specially request, and you can share the pen. I want every one of you to write your grade, not the class. If you are from grade 8, write your grade only 8. If you are 9, 9 only. Don't write your name, nothing. Everyone, not now, listen. This is not the class. ඒකනේ ටීචර් ලියනකොට අපි ලියනවා. Every one of you, I want just to write a problem or a question you have in your life. Anything. Doctor uncle, I spend a lot of time in the washroom. මගේ බඩ වේලෙනවා. No problem. We have a solution. Just write your grade. I will send a pill for everyone. අටවසරේ ඔක්කොටම මේ විරේක පෙති ටික දෙන්න. I don't know එක්කෙනෙක්ගේ බඩ වේලෙනවා. I don't know whose. I'm just joking. I just want to tell you any question, any problem, what is in your mind, just write it. We are going to take it. May Deepa Miss is going to take it with herself to Czechoslovakia somewhere. We will analyze you and we will come back one day. We will talk with you separately, grade by grade. Right? I heard, right? Actually, I'm a doctor. I'm seeing so many kids. I have seen some kids from your school also. Yes. There are some problems with some students. There are some problems in behaviors. There are some problems. I really do understand that some really need help. ඔයාට නිතර තරහ යනවා නම් සමහර වෙලාවට ඔයාට එක තැන ඉන්න බෑ. You cannot sit still. හැමතිස්සෙම මොකක් හරි කරන්න හිතනවා. මෙහෙන් අදින්න හිතෙනවා, මෙහෙන් මිරිකන්න හිතෙනවා, මොනවා හරි කරන්න හිතෙනවා. පුතේ you need help. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. එච්චර තදින් කරේ නෑනේ මම. එහෙම පුතේ කියන්නේ you can think. I really do have, I think I have a problem here, doctor. I really cannot sit still. I really cannot concentrate on my studies. I read the book but nothing is left at the end of the day. කිසි දෙයක් මට මතක හිටින්නේ නැහැ doctor. There are problems like that. They do really exist. So Pute, really if you have a problem, anything you have to tell about the school, anything you have to tell about your friend, anything. It's all confidential. ඒක ආයි කොහෙන්වත් leak වෙන්නේ නැහැ. බය වෙන්න එපා. I am responsible. We are very responsible people, Pute. We keep our word. රැට නිින්ද යන්නේ නැහැ මට. උදේට නැගිටිනකොට ඇඳේ චුම යනවා. ඔන්ඩක් තෙත්තෙනා උදේට මං ඉතින් වතුර හැලිලා. I have a girl, she's 8 years old. Sometimes she sees nightmares at night. She wakes up in the morning, Daddy, කවුද මේ ඇඳේ වතුර හෙළුවේ? මම කියනවා අනියේ දන්නේ නේ. මට චූ කියලාද දන්නේත් නෑ. එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් තිබ්බත් පුතේ, just let us know. Just write your grade on it. I don't want your name. I don't want your class. Nothing. Just the grade. So I can focus next time in our discussion. හරිද? එකඟයි? පොඩි ප්‍රශ්න. Just Dr. Uncle, I need a girl in my life. Okay. I will teach you the way. අම්මා. First thing that you have to do, have a good profession, have good legal money, you will have girls everywhere. Life experience, buddy. Okay. So we will have a small break for about 5 minutes. I want you to write the question secretly. Don't look at other one's question. Don't do that. මේ මොකද්ද ඔයා ලියන්නේ? මටත් ඒකම ලියන්න ඕනේ ආනේ. ඔය බොරු කියන්නේ. Don't show your question. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. It was really nice to talk with you. You know, right? I'm a doctor who reads minds, right? I'm a doctor who observes people. You are really a fantastic, good children. You are really good. Sometimes we need support. Sometimes we need advisors in life. So serious advisors. Deepa teacher is ready to teach you things in life. And I have mentioned what I came for. I hope that I have made an impact in your lives. Will you remember me? Will you? Yes. Thank you so much. And we will definitely meet in this life again. We will definitely meet. I will be visiting you. I sense you. I feel you. And we will solve all the problems. Harida? Right. Api ara mokadda malla pudiyak. Do you know how to do that? Go everybody. Again, hammo ekata. One more. Thank you very much. Love you all. Thank you. පොඩි බ්‍රේක් එකක් දීලා පටන් ගන්න. අපේ රුටීන් එක කරගෙන යමුනේ.
මම ටිකක් ෂෝට් කරන්න ටිකක් ටයිප් එක නෑනවා ඩොක්ටර් මම ඩොක්ටර් ගහන කම කරන්නේ. කමර මොකද ටිකක් විතරක් මම අරගෙන ටිකක් ඇක්ටිවිටි එකක් තමයි යන්නේ. මොකද ඔයාලට ඉන්ට්‍රස්ටිං.
මම නැගලා ගියපු හින්දා කරේ කමක් නෑ.
නෑ good ඩොක්ටර්. ඒක ඔයාලගේ කතා මේ කියන්නේ වොයිස් ටෝන් එක තමයි ගොඩක් වෙන්නේ. ඒක හොඳයි.
ළමයි එච්චරම නරක නෑ. ඔව් අපි මේ නිකන් ඇවිල්ලා කරලා යනවට වඩා මේගොල්ලන්ට කියමු අපිට මේ කතා කරලා
ළමයිට අපි කන්ටැක්ට් දීලා යමු. ඒකෝට ඒගොල්ලන්ට පර්සනලි ඕන නම් යාළුවන්ට කතා කරලා
අන්න හරි. මගේ කන්ටැක්ට් එක දෙන්න. මම යන්න දෙන්න.
හරි ඩොක්ටර්. Thank you very much. All right. Okay.